What's up, guys, and welcome back to the next episode of the Aston Villa series. And today we are here for the final game of the season, and we are playing Barnsley away. I think it's away again from home today. Now, it's a bit of a pointless game in a way, but it's a bit of a big game, kind of. It's difficult because we'll go to the fixtures. And last episode, I've got to remember where I was. Was that the Wigan game? I think it was the Wigan game. Drew 1-1. Reva getting the goal. Then we played Stoke, beat them 3-0. Griezmann, Baker, Fierro. Then we played Tottenham and beat them 2-1, which is awesome. Baker scoring a goal again, and Grealish getting another crucial goal. The guy is now literally, he is our super sub. West Brom lost 1-0 to them. Now that is crucial, absolutely crucial, as you'll see on the table in a second. That is an enormous result to lose. Then to lose against Fulham 3-1 after winning 1-0 at half-time, being in complete control. Griezmann scoring the goal for us in that game. To drop 6 points in those two, you'd have to say, pretty easy games compared to the Tottenham game, for God's sakes. Beat United 2-0. I mean, how's that work? How do you lose those two poor games? Beat Tottenham, great team. Lose to two very, very winnable games now. And then beat Man United. It just doesn't make sense, but, you know, whatever. Then played Everton, drew 1-1. Fierro and Weimann scored the goals against United. Fierro scored, and then I think that was the game. He then got injured. He was out. He's out. Yeah, he's out for the rest of the season. He was, or he is. I can't remember what his injury was. Then we played Everton away and drew 1-1. Bakuna. Now that's not a bad result. You guys know I don't do very well traditionally away at Everton, whatever team I am. It's always a very difficult game for me to play. So did well there. 1-1 draw. Cardiff beat them 2-1. As we should do. Weimann and Bakuna scoring. So Weimann, you see, he's got 2 goals in his little stint in the team, although that one was as a sub, and this one was as a starter because Bent's goal record is not great. Then we played Southampton just recently and beat them 2-0. Griezmann and Illaramendi scoring our goals for us. So our 2 loanees getting the goals. Or 2 of our loanees. It's all means that today, final game of the season, we are in 5th. West Brom are in 4th. Now, we are 3 points off of them, but our goal difference, we're 8 goals off of them. So we're 3 points. So if we win and they lose, we're on level point, but on goal difference, they're 8 goals. We're not going to beat Barnsley 8-0. It's just not going to happen. So it's kind of pointless. In a way, West Brom have qualified for the Champions League. That's it. It's done. Like, we can't overturn it. You know, realistically, they'd have to lose, but then who are they playing? I mean, I checked the other day. It's not a hard game, really, I don't think. Swansea, you know, it's not, for them, that's not a difficult game now this season because Swansea are quite low down the table. And it's at home. They should win that quite comfortably. So we're playing Barnsley, which is the easier game, of course. But realistically, Swansea would have to beat them 4-0 and we'd have to beat Barnsley 4-0. Would that even work? No. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Would we have to go one better than them, possibly? Plus 25? Or would it, if it's level, then what's it go to? It's not going to happen, but what happens if it goes level? Let's just check, just for to see. Where do we find out? Disciplinary qualification. I don't know. I don't know. League sorting rules. Both teams are relegated. I've no idea. Am I being blind here? I don't even know. Yeah, I've lost interest now in finding out. It's not going to happen. But what makes this game crucial is that Manchester City are just 2 points off of us. They've already qualified for Europe, but we are looking to cement our place. I don't even know if they go there. I think we don't qualify because Southampton have already qualified and Man City have already qualified. I don't even know how it works, guys. I don't even know. It all gets too complex for me at the moment. So basically, we've got to beat Barnsley. We have to beat Barnsley because Manchester City will win. We've got to beat Barnsley. Everton down 3rd bottom in a relegation fight. Everton have to win to survive. Who are they playing? That's like so unrealistic. Everton, wow. Liverpool. Oh, it's a Merseyside derby for Everton to survive. Who are West Ham playing? Who are they playing? Manchester United. Oh, that's going to be really tight. That is going to be... What about Cardiff? Because Cardiff got bad goal reference. Who are they playing? Manchester City. Oh, that's going to be really interesting to find out what happens there. Merseyside derby. West Ham are playing United. Cardiff are playing City. So realistically, thinking Cardiff and West Ham will probably most likely lose those games. Everton, Liverpool, who knows what's going to happen? Particularly when Everton are not doing great this season. But then again, neither are Liverpool. Arsenal down in 10th. It's all it's quite an intense finish to the season. I mean, got a title again. The title. Who's going to win the title? Let's have a look. Let's see what's happening. Chelsea are playing against Southampton. Tottenham have got a goal difference, so Tottenham can still win the title realistically. They're playing Hull, so I'm going to say I reckon both those teams will win though. I think Chelsea will get the title. United are out of it because the goal difference, effectively. Right, let's do it. This is really interesting in a way. Like, pointless because can't get the Champions League, which is gutting. It's gutting because it's West Brom, and obviously we lost to them. If we'd beaten them and then we beat Barnsley today, we could have been that Champions League spot, which is totally unrealistic. But so is West Brom in the Champions League. It's quite devastating that they're going to get the spot and not us. Valdez in goal, Luna, Baker, Virginie, Lowton, Capoue, Illaramendi, Holtby, Griezmann, Bakuna, and Weimann is the team today. To be honest, I mean, what's really hit me is that since Fierro's been injured, although Weimann's got a couple of goals, Bent's not contributing up front. Neither is Agbon Lahore. We need more striking options. We've got no depth there at all. We've got Fierro, and that is it. I think Agbon Lahore's deal is expiring. It might be expiring, or somebody might be interested in it. I'm not sure. Either which way, I think Weimann and Agbon Lahore and Bent, I think all three of them could be moved on in the summer for replacements. I think suitable replacements could be found, all things being equal. I just don't find any of them useful. I don't particularly have any confidence putting them in the team. Whereas Fierro, I love Fierro. I think he is the man up front. With regards to the striking position, he's the man. He's the guy we got to build around up front. My computer's really lagging today. Illaramendi gets the goal. So we're 1-0 up. That's crucial, obviously, because we do want this Europa League spot. That's going to be really helpful for us financially, although it's going to add an extra game to our season, extra game a week at times in the season, which is going to be quite difficult. So we're going to have to get that depth up front. But Southampton and Everton both offered me jobs. So that's yet two more offers that have come in this season. We have had numerous others, including Liverpool wanted me. Did West Ham want me at one point? Yeah, West Ham wanted me. So we've had a few different offers, but I say, actually, going back to my point about strikers, it's interesting because Bent's not contributing at the moment, but I think he is actually our top goal scorer this season with like 11 goals or something like that, but he's not scored in a while. Weimann, Bakuna, put it away. No, cross it again. Lowton, I thought I'd gone in. Weimann rattled the crossbar. So yeah, I think with regards to us messing up in crucial games, it is similar to what happened with the QPR series last season, when we'd in the middle part of that series, in terms of like the early days, we were poor. Well, I wouldn't say we were poor. We were lower table. It took us a while to get the top, really get good, and by the end we were obviously dominant. You could argue. Well, we won the Champions. I won the Champions League in the end. Premier League title. I think I left you guys at the Premier. I can't remember what I did in the end. But middle part, we were close, and at times it was dramatic. It was like Hollywood, and we qualify dramatically in the last episode of the last game of the season and stuff like that. So it's a bit similar like that, And also we messed up in crucial games. We messed up, and that's very similar this season. So we've got that development still to go on. Griezmann getting our second goal of the game. So Griezmann and Illaramendi contributing again to the goals. Good to see you hitting Barnsley. That should pretty much nail our spot in the Europa League now, just to make absolute certain. Unless things don't work out. I don't know why we wouldn't qualify now off the top of my head. I'm sure there is a way that we could not qualify, but we'll have to see what happens. As far as I'm concerned now, I have qualified. I think we deserve it. I think overall our season has been pretty consistent. I'm going to take Capoue off, I think. Just because I want to get Grealish on, and I want to give Silla a go. I like Yabaku Silla. I think he's quite a... He reminds me a lot of when he plays. He's not a hatchet man. I wouldn't say he's a hatchet man. I think he's a bit better than that. Yabaku Silla, but he's not he's not the guy that's going to be creative, shall we say. He's more defense. Obviously, he's very defensive minded. But speaking of midfielders, if you've watched PSG this season, Nimley almost scored, but apparently he was offside. Was he a free kick to us? I'm not 100% why. If you've watched PSG this season, and you've seen Marco Verratti play in the midfield, the guy has got so much talent. The guy is literally got so much potential to become something amazing for Italy and obviously PSG in the future, or whoever he plays for. There's no disputing that at all. But the guy is literally looking like Gattuso at the moment with regards to the way he plays. His discipline record is literally Gattuso. I think he's been watching Gattuso, which is no bad thing, because Gattuso was just a legendary midfielder. I love that guy to bits. But he literally he's getting booked and sent off all the time. It's quite hilarious to watch at times, actually. Literally, you got like Motta, and you've got all the creative players like Lucas Moura, Pastore. You've got Menez. You've got all these different players in the midfield doing all these creative moves and stuff like that. And Verratti can do that. That's the funny thing. Verratti can do that. But his role in the team is he sits deeper. And any player who shows for the opposition, who shows skill and gets past him, he just literally looks at them and then just hacks them down and then just accepts the booking every game. I just sit there waiting for Verratti to get booked or get a stupid sending off. It's really, really funny when he does, because he always pleads innocent, and some of them are just so blatantly just horrific fouls. It's quite funny, some of the stuff he does. But I really like that PSG team. Having seen all their games this season, they are my tip for the Champions League. I think they're going to win the Champions League. I think they have so much depth and so much quality in that team. I think Zlatan Ibrahimovic is the best striker in the world. I don't classify Messi or Ronaldo as strikers, so Ibrahimovic is a genuine striker and he's the best in the world. I don't think there's any disputing that. I think Ronaldo is more of a winger. Or should we say wing? We'll say forward. We'll say Ronaldo and Messi are forwards. But Ibra as a striker, he's the best striker in the world. Yeah, we qualified for the Europa League. There's confirmation. But I think that squad has got so much depth, and I think it'll be possibly a PSG Bayern final, but there's probably going to be a team that comes good. Someone like possibly a Real Madrid. Real Madrid, it all depends on what Ronaldo does. Not so much what Bale does, but if Ronaldo can stay healthy and keep his form, but never rule out Barcelona. You know, when Messi gets back to full health, never rule them out. Never rule out the likes of or even Arsenal this season. Never rule them out. Making a good run in the Champions League. You know, getting far. Manchester City, who knows? This might be the season they go one step further. Well, a few steps further, should we say? Chelsea, of course. There's United. There's Dortmund. There's also loads of teams. Literally, it's such an exciting Champions League. But I do think PSG have got it this year. I really do think they are very, very good. So they're my tip for this season. Who do you think? Let me know in the comments. Last episode, I said who's going to win the Premier League, who's going to win the Champions League. Name the winner or the two finalists and the winner. I think my tip is going to be Bayern versus Paris Saint-Germain final, and I think Paris Saint-Germain will get it. But with that, I'll leave you for the end of the season. Here's the table. Chelsea won the title. West Ham ended up going down. Nottingham Forest and Barnsley. Everton managed to survive. Chelsea got the title. Tottenham, United and West Brom, of course, in the Champions League. Myself, Manchester City and Southampton getting European spots. Quite good to see Southampton getting their spot there. Manchester City must have sacked Pellegrini. No, Pellegrini still got a job. Incredibly still got a job. Arsenal finishing down in 10th. Liverpool down in 12th, which is really quite shocking. Wenger's not doing a great job there. What did Suarez finish up on? He needs to rest, apparently. 18 goals. See, that's not a big enough contribution for him. It's not a realistic contribution as in what he does in real life. But he scores a lot more than that. Well, he's this season anyway. That'll pretty much do it from me, though. I'll come back for the start of Season 3. Sorry, I'm forgetting season here. Season 3, and we'll recap hopefully what strikers I've brought in. Obviously, we've got some midfielders already done. So, yeah, I'm rambling now, so I'm going to see you guys next time.